Oh golly, an Elder Scrolls Online video. Elder Scrolls Online, it's a great game. It's such a good game. And yours truly loves to play it, but however, it seems we've got a bunch of problems here. Some big problems. Now, I haven't done much of content of the Elder Scrolls Online in the past, other than maybe a few live streams, but hey, you know what? I just like the game too much, so I'm gonna make a video about it. A very problematic video. Yes, you're right. We're actually doing this, and I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but 10 problems of Elder Scrolls Online. I love this game so much. It's such a great game. I mean, look, it was here all along. This one has wares if you have coin. First problem, quest bugs. Bugs everywhere. Yes, you know that time when you try to just do a quest and then some NPC doesn't really do anything, and then all of a sudden he does something even though he shouldn't, like, scream, die.
You can beat them. Come, this way!
For some reason, though, many of the dungeons also have the problems, the big issues. Why are they not fixed? It's like, it's been, banished cells? Hello? And since we're actually talking about the problems, let's also talk about possible solutions. And the solution for the first one? Just fix it. Just fix it. Next issue, aka problem, I'm not sure what I should call it. Story bosses are too easy. Now, okay, to be fair, the game in general is very easy, yes. However, that doesn't mean that the big guns, the main bosses, the main villains of the story have to be difficulty 1. Purple? Really? Friggin' world bosses are difficulty free. I don't care about delve bosses that much. They should be difficulty 2, but that's besides the point. The final bosses of stories and arcs and stuff, they're just so weak. Why? Also, some of the bosses have like really cool mechanics, but you just never get to see them unless you equip the worst equipment ever and just suck at the game. More like a ball. More like not strong enough. Generally increase difficulty by 1 level for final bosses of stories and maybe even delve bosses. Thank you very much. Next issue, homing arrows.
Nani?
Have you ever noticed how bows actually don't really work in Elder Scrolls Online as they do in other games because you just shoot so fast? They're basically DPS weapon, which doesn't really make sense in any way. Yeah, I said it. However, the weirdest part is homing arrows. I get it, especially for PvP. If the game was programmed normally, then, well, I guess in PvP, kiss your bow goodbye. You would have to be a god to hit anything, really. Next issue. Since we were on the topic of PvP, here's another one. Skins in PvP. Now, this is a minor issue, maybe for some, but I think it's kind of annoying. It's like this. You can use skins in Elder Scrolls Online. It's great. It looks cool and stuff. However, if you fight players in PvP, be it open world, Cyrodiil, whatever, even Battlegrounds, then it would be nice to actually know what your target is wearing instead of seeing cloth armor or a robe, while underneath there is a big-ass tank armor set, and you just can't kill him. You just go after him because you think that's a squishy, but he's not. Yeah. How to fix it? It's pretty simple, actually. I got a good one for this one. Generally disable costumes for PvP, and give us an option, like a check marker or so, to disable costumes and skins on other players. Oh yeah, I'm looking at you. I can tell you're wearing crap. Next problem. Griefers. Griefers in Elder Scrolls Online? Nani? Now, okay, to be fair, this issue is kind of only an issue for anyone who's role-playing the game, which is actually more people than you think. It's like this, you're delving a dungeon, you're having some fun, doing your solo thing, and you're role-playing the heck out of the game, enjoying yourself, and all of a sudden... Imagine broken.
LOL.
Give us a friggin' option to just go into a single-player world, just basically an instance of everything for just you and your friends, maybe. That would be awesome. Maybe broken? Nah, it's awesome. Fallout 76 has it. Next issue! Talk about Fallout 76. Have you heard of that $100 yearly thing they call Fallout First? Where you get a little more content and a crafting bag. Sounds familiar. ESO Plus, yes, we're talking about ESO Plus. Now, how is ESO Plus an issue? Actually, I think ESO Plus is a pretty good deal. I mean, first of all, you get way more crowns than you could buy with your money if you even bought it for the monies instead of the ESO Pluses, if that makes sense. You also get full access to all the DLC areas, and you get the crafting bag, which is a mandatory item really to play the game to its fullest. So what's the difference between a person who pays a lot of money to get all the crowns and unlock all the content and buys DLCs to have everything permanently, and another person who just buys ESO Plus? It's the crafting bag. And yes, Fallout 76 did pretty much the same thing. They literally copy-pasted ESO Plus. I mean, the only real problem with the Fallout First is that Fallout doesn't have any DLC. Well, I would just say make the crafting bag a permanent upgrade for crowns. That way people who just use crowns instead of the ESO Plus thing can permanently upgrade their account to have the crafting bag instead of having to rely on ESO Plus to even do any sort of crafting effectively. Thank you very much. Next issue. Game performance. Yeah, the game lags a lot. Crap. Sometimes it's the servers, sometimes it's the game. But whatever it is, there's so many issues with the lags and all the performance. Oh my beerus. Next problem. Matchmaking. Do you know you only sometimes have these days where you really want to play some PvP battlegrounds and then you queue not to find the match? It's so good sometimes. And then you wait for 20 minutes or so and then you find a match finally, only to then be stuck in a loading screen forever. Or if the game decides to be worse, it actually loads you into the battlegrounds where players are missing and not loading in, the countdown stopping at 0 seconds, nothing happens, and if you dare decide to leave the match, you'll have to wait 20 minutes before you can rejoin another queue. That's great! Next issue, Dajutsu! Trials. Still matchmaking, but different. No matchmaking in Trials. Oh, why? Oh, why? Nani desu. And it's time for the final problem. The music.
The prophecy is true.
We sprinkle it on fine steak, glistening so sweetly. We smear it on our salmon and gobble it up completely. We bake it into our sweet treats. Don't you want a taste? So eat it quick and wash it down, 'cause nothing shall go to waste.
Now, don't get me wrong, the soundtrack's very good. I love the Elder Scrolls music, and Elder Scrolls Online nails it as well. The problem I'm talking about is the amount of music in the game. Because you see, if you've played the 1000th hour and the same battle theme goes on and on every time, and yes, I do realize you can just put on the YouTubes or put on the whatevers and radios and musics and whatnot. But no, I'm talking about the game itself, because maybe you're like me, you just like to enjoy the game's bass soundtrack in general, and then you get flipped off by just having the same song over and over, same battle theme over and over. It feels like the game has like only 5 battle themes or so. I don't know how many exactly it has. I could have looked it up. I could have looked it up, yes, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna assume 5, 2 battle themes, and that's not enough. We need more. We need way more. Yes, especially the battle theme. And that's the list. We did it. That's the video. I'm gonna use my chair here and roll to the side. Thank you for watching. I'm hoping you enjoyed this. And if you did, then maybe become a member of the Wolf Pack by subscribing. Also, don't forget to feed the floof. Hey, feed the floof over there. Thank you very much. See you next time. Fox out.
Come on, fire! Take play, ha, come, ha, me, ha, take,